The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The coach of the Lady Eagles, Mike Mincey, and Coach, we talked in your office the other day about how that one extra game that Tusculum had could potentially be the reason why you didn't get it. You have to thank Wise a little bit, but more importantly, your team played maybe its best game of the season. What do you think of your team's effort?
What do you say, man? What do you say? It was a really good performance. I mean, it was a tale of two games. Obviously, we got beat up there by 5. The kids had something to prove. They knew that they didn't defend well up there. We scored well, didn't defend well up there. Very disappointed with our performance at Limestone. And I think a lot of people were doubting our basketball team coming into this game. And I'm super happy with the performance that they put forth. And the one thing that they did, they played together. They played really hard with a great effort. And when that happens, we're pretty good.
A lot of people will consider, and this is probably in perpetuity, winning a regular season championship is significantly more difficult than winning a conference tournament or even a regional championship in some regards, because you got to go through the whole year, and that's especially true this year with all of the COVID issues. How does it feel to see your team come out on top, win 15 of 17 games, and have a regular season trophy to show for it?
Well, you and I have talked about it a lot, and, you know, we're the 1 seed going into the tournament. You know, we didn't get to play a full round-robin schedule. COVID has really affected some teams. It's great for our group that we had to try to figure out a way to navigate all this. The one thing I'm most proud of is that the top teams in our league, Wise, Tusculum, and Catawba, we had to play them all on the road, and they didn't come to Carson-Newman, the Holt Fieldhouse. And so I felt like we just played a ton of games on the road without any return trips. And, you know, we were in that scenario to where if Tusculum wins the night, we're going to get – our game against Tusculum meant nothing, and it becomes down to that one extra game. Obviously, Wise wins the night. We put a great performance on the table here, and it kind of erases that taste that we had at Limestone. I'm just super proud of our kids because this is a weird year. You get the opportunity to have home court in the SAC tournament as long as you win, and you couldn't ask for much more than that. With
that in mind, as I mentioned, maybe the best overall game that your team has played this season in a big spot as well. How do you harness the energy and the effort of this 40 minutes and make sure that the team takes this into every single game the rest of the way?
Well, I think they see what you know, we had a conversation last night in the locker room about some of this stuff and about, you know, playing for each other and playing hard and what happened at Limestone and how we everybody's kind of on an island. And I think tonight they just kind of, you know, we were able to play all 10 guys, and everybody contributed and everybody had their part. That allowed us to press, to try to get into the fatigue factor a little bit. As we move past this one, I think because of what happened at Limestone, we thought we gave up a good opportunity. You know, that opportunity is now back here, and I'm just really proud of them. I'm proud of how they came out and played, and you know, this performance was I knew it was there, but it's kind of shocking, you know, because it's a 5-point game up there, and, you know, we heard them 46 here, but they score 87 up there. It's just strictly effort and playing hard, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
We could talk about the offense as we normally do. 52% shooting, 5th straight home game you shoot above 50%. But let's talk about the defense because LMU had come in 7 straight games, 40% shooting or better. They shoot 35%. They had been 13th in the country in three-point efficiency. They go 3 of 17 here, 18%. So the adage of everybody shoots well in Holt doesn't necessarily hold up tonight, but that had a lot to do with your defense. What did you do defensively so well to frustrate them?
We just tried to guard. I mean, we just tried to play hard. You saw what happened up there. I mean, we got exposed up there, and they were stepping out there and shooting threes. Out of the press, they were shooting open threes. But we really set the tone in the first half. I think they were 1 of 10 in the first half, and they are. I mean, everywhere they've gone on the road here lately, they've just killed it and shot it well from the field and from the three. And I just think our guys got up and guarded and made the shots difficult. You know, it's one thing to give them open shots, and it's another thing to make them shoot over a hand or to get up. And I just think our energy was contagious between all 10 of our players. And, you know, once they started struggling, of course, Manny got in foul troubles, you know, and she played, I think, 8 minutes in the first half, and that kind of set the table a little bit for that first half situation. But I don't know, man. I'm super happy. You know, you and I have talked. You know how my feelings were coming into this game. We knew it was a big game that we needed to, you know, a team that had beat us this year. It was kind of a revenge game. Let's get them back at home. You know, we're playing for a lot of stuff today. couldn't have played out any better for us, as we now have a 4-day break, I guess, until we host whoever we're going to host next Monday night.
Coach, really appreciate the time. Congrats, and go celebrate.
Thank you, Mike.